Yo, yo. All right. I wanted to give this guy a shout out. I was excuse me. I was giving him a shout out in my latest video that I just posted. Um and yeah, I just wanted to go more in depth about this guy. All right, so the guy you see on the bottom right, his name is Victor Bowman. The guy you see on the top left, I guess, is Dr. Sebi, his dad. And so Dr. Sebi, he's the man who cured every disease in court. And you can look this up and everything. Um, yeah, so Dr. Sebi cured every disease in court. No one. Oh wait, let me see how. Let me explain a little bit more. So he was posting on the New York Times, I think, or some kind of newspaper that he was curing every disease. He was curing diseases with herbs, and so people tried suing him because how are you gonna claim this? Like, this is unheard of. How are you gonna say you're curing these diseases? You're gonna get taken to court. You're gonna get sued. This is false information. I would doubt it too, because I've never seen it done. So yeah, so that happened to him. So he was taken to court and asked. Before he was taken to court, he was asked to take proof that he was actually curing diseases, and so he took people to court who he cured from different diseases, and so he beat the case in court, and yeah, he started curing people and more people and stuff like that. His name started getting around, evidently, and they ended up. They just a lot of I'm gonna just say it as it is. Pharmaceutical businesses, they don't like that. They don't like you curing their patients because doctors, they get money from patients, sick patients. They don't like you cured. Otherwise, you don't need them anymore. So yeah, but they don't like being seen. It's like one of those things where they throw the rock and hide their hand, or they hide their whole body in this case. Yeah, they don't want you understanding that your health is important. They don't want you knowing that. They don't want you knowing the cure to diseases. And that's because they don't want you knowing that they caused the diseases to begin with. Yeah. And yeah, and they allowed and everything. Obviously, yeah. So, anyways, so they set him up. They did a lot of stuff to him before he evidently passed away in jail, because they got him in jail. They got him in jail, and yeah, he passed away. All right, so now to the bottom guy. You already know about the top guy. A little bit more about the top guy, Dr. Sebi, and yeah, Victor Bowman, Dr. Sebi's son. He's carrying on his dad's legacy. He has his own. This is his. This whole thing is his Instagram. So if you want it, get it. Just add him on Instagram. Check him out. Check out all the information he posts, and yeah. Focus on his intention. Focus on the message. You don't really have to pay attention to his personality if you don't like him, but understand this: he is helping society out. He knows how to cure diseases using natural things. So yeah, if you don't like his personality, just focus on what he's doing, because a lot of people get too hung up on the messenger, when even if the messenger has a good message. You get me? Like, they'll just discredit him just because they don't like the messenger. But the messenger can come in very different ways. And yeah, just try your best. If it makes sense to you, then take him seriously. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? But at least do your due diligence, as people say, or just look into it. Because when someone is talking about health, that's something to look into. Because yeah, no one else is. We got to take our health a little bit more seriously. Because yeah, they still got all of us, a lot of us at least, including me, stuck on a lot of unnatural things. And I'm trying to better myself, but it's a hard fight, because everything that has chemicals in everything that has chemicals in it is addictive. So no matter if it's literally a drug. They're drugs. There's drugs in chips and in all these restaurants, just in everything. So yeah, like we understand. Like, we have common sense. This stuff is clearly not good for us, but we love the taste and it keeps us coming back to it. So I understand this fight. You get me? So that's why this movement is so important. That's why it's also growing. Cause yeah, once you start tasting real food, all this other food is gonna just be garbage. You get me? It's already getting thrown out the window. They're just trying to slow down the movement, which is why they're doing what they're doing. Yeah. So do your part and take care of yourself, because you are where it starts for everyone. You know. Yeah. Focus on yourself, and you'll later, and unconsciously and consciously, help others. Like they'll start noticing, wow, your skin looks nice. You get me? I'm speaking from experience. I'm grateful that I came across this information and I took it seriously, as serious as I did. Again, I still have work to do. I'm trying my best, but I'm still in the same position everyone else is in. You know, I still go back to certain foods just because it's addictive. If you can't be perfect, then just progress. You know? Don't stress. It's not perfection, it's progression, as people say. So do that. Yeah, don't be so hard on yourself that you quit. Your health matters, and just try your best. Your best is enough. So yeah, Victor Bowman, I'm very grateful for these two men. Yeah. There's so much information I can go into. But yeah, the point is of this video is just to look into these two gentlemen. Cause yeah, it's in your best interest just to look into him. If his philosophy doesn't make sense to you, then all right, then yeah, at least you tried, you know? At least you can tell yourself that, you know what? I tried looking into him and it didn't really make sense. You know? Or if you looked into him and it made sense, but it hurts you, like it feels like everything he's saying is like going against your whole lifestyle. Don't get hurt. Don't get turned off by it. You have to understand that even if it's hurtful truth, it's still the truth. You know, it's not gonna. You can't ignore it. You get me? Like once you come into the knowledge that this is true, you gotta try your best. You get me? Otherwise, you're just gonna continue stressing. You know? Cause yeah, like let's just say, a doctor tells you have cancer. Like just cause you don't like hearing it, doesn't mean it's gonna make it go away. No, you gotta deal with it. Otherwise, it's just gonna kill you. I understand it's hard to hear. Like you have to, in this case, like most of us have grown into the typical American diet. Me too, me included. I ate pizza. I love this stuff, yo. Well, I used to love this stuff. McDonald's, all these different, everything. Pizza, hamburgers, corn dogs, hot dogs, tacos, just everything. Pasta. So don't get stressed. Like, I'm not telling you that you have to get rid of all these things. No, you just have to find better natural ingredients for it, you know, to make it. Again, society doesn't make it easy. Everything natural is either hard to find or expensive. And they do that for a reason. They don't like you. Just think about it like this, if you doubt me. Society already legalized drugging you. So in other words, they legalized killing you. They even have licenses for it. But just because they're wearing lab coats, you take them seriously. Just because they have licenses, you take them seriously. You get me? Just understand this. He has proof that he cured every disease. None of your doctors do. But this guy is not wearing a lab coat. He's a normal man, you know? Lab coat, by the way, whenever you're wearing a lab coat, shouldn't that tell you that they're like scientists? They're experimenting on you? I don't know. Just look at the ingredients real quick of any chips you have nearest to you. Look at the ingredients. That's an on sale grocery list of ingredients in there. That's a science experiment. They're experimenting on you. Look at all those ingredients. Making up Cheetos. What is all that doing in a simple bag of chips? What are we feeding to our kids? What's in that candy? Look at all that. I know it tastes good, brothers and sisters, but we got to toss that away. We got to slowly sober up. You know, there's different form of drugs. There's the so-called hardcore drugs. But in my opinion, everything is a hardcore drug. Every drug has side effects. In other words, every chemical has side effects. So yeah, just try your best, and yeah, God bless you guys as always. Yeah. Oh, just a little incentive. Everyone likes looking good, right? Like, you like looking good, right? So I promise you, eating better will help you. It'll help you feel more confident. It'll definitely help you health-wise if you eat better. Like, just common sense, you know? But it, like, just a little bit more incentive. Like, it'll help you look better. So anyone who's suffering from depression or anyone who is not confident, just understand that it is your health. You take care of your health and you'll feel a lot better in every aspect. So yeah, just take care of everything. And understand this. It's not only what you put in your body. It's what you put on your body as well. Believe it or not. I did this I talked about this in like 2 videos ago. 2 videos ago I talked about this. Like, just like you put nicotine patches on your skin, you put clothing on your skin, the wrong synthetic clothing, and it affects you. So that's why it's so important to look into this stuff, because they do this on purpose. Just understand that. Understand that society does not like you. And once you start really thinking about it like that, just for what it is, you start asking more questions, and then you start gaining more knowledge off the rip. Like, all right, ask yourself this. Yeah, that's true. That's true. When did we? Like, ask yourself this. When did society decide to start taking chemicals and drugs as medication? Why did we get rid of the natural stuff? You get me? Once you start that question and really start thinking about it, it's going to lead you down a whole rabbit hole of just other questions. And it's not going to stress you. It shouldn't stress you. You should be proud. You came across this information. There are people who have died without this information coming across. They've never came across this information. People are still dying from cancer. I really hope this video doesn't get taken down just because I said that word. Yeah, so just understand this. Soursop will stop. Soursop is a fruit, and it will stop that disease that I just mentioned completely. So will hemp oil. See, people got us thinking that hemp, cannabis, weed is bad. But they got us not even questioning what's in the jab. We didn't even question what was in that shot they gave us. I get it. Nothing natural is in that shot. And if it's not natural, what's in it? What's that? Who created that? And why is it legalized? And why are we looking at certain plants with caution when we're taking these so blindly just because a doctor prescribes it? They literally tell you they literally tell you themselves, meat products cause that disease I just named. They literally tell you. But they only tell you They only tell you when you get it. Because when you ask, like, they should tell you off the rip. So think about it like this. If they know that causes that, why not tell everyone? Why not make it a big deal? Like, you're telling me you knew this all along? It's crazy. All right, let me see what else. Oh, yeah, this is another thing. Beautiful, beautiful segue. Okay, so look, stop thinking vegan is alkaline. So alkaline is the way. Just watch. Removing animal products is not enough if the food is still processed and mineral poor. The body responds to hydration and minerals, not labels. Real alkaline nourishment comes from natural living plant foods, not substitutes. So yeah, you can be vegan and be unhealthy, but you can't be unhealthy and alkaline. Alkaline is healthy. Vegan products aren't always healthy. That's all that this is saying. Alkaline is the way to go. Alkaline is the word you should look into. Because alkaline food exists in nature without us in existence. Vegan food, it was created in a lab. You know? Well, not all vegan stuff. Some vegan food is alkaline, but not all of it. That's what I'm saying. All right. What else? All right, I think that's good. So shout out to the doctors that are actually trying to help their patients out. And please take care of them because I understand they became doctors. Imagine this. So you can't blame these doctors, but at the same time, I wouldn't trade lives for money either. But yeah, everyone's sick. So look. Imagine if you're a doctor, put yourself in their position. You really, like, if you're a doctor trying to help in this place where other doctors aren't trying to help, how are they making their money? You know? So you really got to give these guys credit because there are doctors really trying to help who understand how the natural world is, the way to go. So God bless their souls. God bless everything about them and their families. Please take care of them and everything. That goes for other doctors too. I only wish that these doctors that trade lives for money come to their senses. All right. God bless you guys.